Mental health. What does that mean to me? I think for me, I very quickly realized the older I got that it's not just something that you think about when you're going crazy or someone in your life is going crazy or, you know, is having a breakdown or whatever it is. The older I get, the more I realize that mental health is something that you should be thinking about every single day. So for me, the way that I look after myself and I make sure that my mental health is good is by writing things down, is by worshiping, is by listening to worship music and praying and being in the presence of God and knowing that that's my safe space. That's where everything aligns. That's where everything makes sense for me. So I make sure I take that time in the morning just to look after myself, you know? Something else that has really, really helped me is just me looking after myself. People are always asking me, you know, what's your skincare routine? What's your skincare routine? And I never really had one. And you know what? As a creator, I'm so blessed, you know, and I know this is a privilege to have. I'm super blessed that, you know, people feel that they want to send stuff to me and provide me with stuff so that I can create content and I can, you know, create the way that I want. So, you know, I get sent stuff and some of the stuff is skincare stuff. So I've really been into looking after my skin, especially more recently. I just make it a thing, you know. I just feel like it's the base to everything. So the more I look after my skin, the better I feel, just because, yes, I can put on the makeup and all of that, but the makeup is just the layer. The makeup is just an addition. I need to make sure that when I look in the mirror, I like what I see, you know. So I really take my time to look after my skin now. I use what I have, I use what I can. Now, I'm not going to say that I have a perfect skincare routine, but whatever I get, I use, you know. Listen, I grew up like that. I just grew up with that mentality. What you get is what you use. So for me, you know, I get stuff sent to me, which again is such a blessing. And I use that and I make sure that I take the time to just look after myself. And for me, that's in looking after my skin, ensuring that that feels good. That direct part of me, that face that I look at in the morning, it looks good and it feels good. Of course, it's not always perfect, but, you know, what can you do? That's just my way of just, looking after myself, really. And you know what? Again, you know, like I was saying, as a creator, I'm so blessed. And I know that not everyone has this privilege. And I know that not everyone has access to some of the things that I do. But I've worked so hard, you know, to the point where I've built a platform enough where people say, do you know what? Yeah, we want to send her stuff, whether it be for promotion or to collaborate or whatever. And it's such a blessing because it means that I can share these experiences with my family, my friends, my siblings, my cousins, whatever it is. And for me, you know, the way that I really make sure that my mental health is in check is just by spending time with my family, you know, doing things with my family. Again, I'm a creator. Well, aside loads of other things as well. I'm a speaker, I'm a host, I'm a confidence coach, I'm a sister, I'm a cousin, I'm a daughter. I'm a whole bunch of different things, but I always make sure that I stay grounded, you know. Mental health, like I said before, is daily. So being with my sisters and doing things with my sisters and involving them in my work, that's my way of de-stressing. That's my way of looking after myself. That's my way of just making sure that my mind is in the right place. Because sometimes it does get a lot. Please don't get me wrong. People think that as a creator, whatever, you live this glamorous life and that everything is just so perfect and you get sent free stuff and you get this and you get that. But there's a lot of pressure that comes under it too. There's a lot of pressure of, you know, people asking you to do different things all at the same time and people needing you to do this and needing you to do that. And it can get a lot, but whenever I can, I love to spend time with my sisters, especially. My sisters are my heart, they're my everything. So I spend time with them and I get them involved in my content and I have fun with them. And, you know, sometimes it's good. You have to let your hair down. You know, a lot of people kind of know me as that serious person. And I'm quite a serious person. I like touching on serious topics and having serious conversations. But for your own mental health, you need to make sure, especially as a creative, that you just have some fun with your content. I know sometimes it's content, but sometimes just, in fact, majority of the time, just have fun with your content. So for me, mental health is also down to the way that you perceive yourself. And I have this saying, right? And I've had it for a very, very long time. And any of my friends that know me know that I have this saying. I say, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you do good. So for me, getting dressed up and looking after myself and making sure that when I walk out of that door, I feel cute as hell. That for me helps in terms of my mental health, because that's just me personally anyway. It allows me to look at myself and just be like, yeah, you look cute, you look good. And when you do good, you feel good. There's something about, when you look good, you feel good. There's something about looking good that makes you think like, yes, I can go and I can conquer the world. I can kill it. I can be a boss. I can do whatever it is, even though life might be hard right now, even though I might be going through it. As long as I look good, I feel good. So if I feel good, there's no way I can't do good, you know? So all of that is just to say, look after yourself. Mental health is real. People think that you only consider it when something has happened or when you've gone mad or whatever, but it's not that. Mental health is every single day. And it's important, especially as people who are busy, people who are running around, people that are hustling, people that are building, whether it be businesses, empires, whatever it is that you want to call it, especially as creatives or as creators. It's so important that we look after ourselves and we do what is necessary for us to look after ourselves. So whatever that looks like for you, just make sure you do it.